Kia ora, New Zealand. Kia orana from the Cook Islands. Aloha from the Kingdom of Tonga. And Talofa from the islands of Samoa as well as Tuvalu. They say Talofa too. But it is good to see everybody. My name is Dr. T, also known as Ukulele Dad. And I wanted to share with you today, we are going to be in the Solomon Islands. There is their beautiful flag. Yeah, that's what it looks like in the Solomon Islands. But in the Solomon Islands, there are 6 major islands, 1,000 smaller islands. Australia is to the southwest of the islands. And then we have Vanuatu, New Caledonia to the southeast, Fiji, Tuvalu to the east, and then the Federated States of Micronesia to the north. So let me see if I can pull up this map for you. So, yep, here's again map of the Solomon Islands. Yeah, you can kind of see it there. But the capital is Honiara, and Guadalcanal is the largest island. It is an independent monarchy and has a governor general, 734,000 inhabitants, 29,896 square miles in distance here. So 95.3% of the population are Melanesians, 3.1% are Polynesians, and 1.2% Micronesians, as well as Europeans. There are Chinese and English. And the languages that are spoken are English, Solomon Pidgin, and then there are indigenous language. So there's a total of 74 languages which are spoken on the Solomon Islands. That's pretty amazing, huh? But again, I wanted to share that with you from our friends in Melanesia, Solomon Islands. Yep, what a nice place to live. It looks very beautiful, huh? Amazing, everybody. Well, again, as I mentioned to everybody, this show is brought to you by the National Pacific Islander Education Network. So let me put them up here on the chat. Some of you can see the Zoom chat, but I'm going to put it here in the Twitch chat. Here we go. Yep, there we go. And then also wanted to share some important information for you. This information talks about how you can access the music for your ukulele class, which is coming up. So the main thing you got to do is look for your instrument, because some of you have lost your instrument. Not sure what happened. But you can find the music up here in our Facebook group. Or you can go here. I've got a Google Drive you can look at too. Okay, so again, Facebook group or Google Drive. Those are the ones to take a look at. Then the final thing I wanted to paste here in the chat, later on we'll be doing our self-care talanoa. Talanoa is talk story. So these are, again, some references for you for that, okay? All right, everybody, I'm confident that all of you know all that. But now it is time for some announcements here, so hang in there. Yep, you can do it, everybody. Okay. Yep, you can do it. Yeah, I just got a strange message here from Twitch, but anyway. But let us go to our announcements, everybody. So here we go. So hang in there. I know some of you don't like announcements very much. But the first thing I want to take you to is NPine's website. And we're at npien.com. But you'll see here a lot of different pictures. Here's pictures of our ladies there. And the ladies are at Morse High School in San Diego, California. Yeah, there's Miss Nani and Cliff, Mr. Danny. Yeah, take a look at all of these pictures here and you'll learn more about our recent annual conference. But let me come down here. Coming up is the 13th annual golf tournament. So we haven't had many sign up yet. You always wait the last minute, but please register. Again, we start March 27th. It's just a little over a month from now, everybody. So get registered. Tee time is your choice, and you need to contact your golf course to register for your tee time and your cart and so forth. But if you go on here, this is how you register with us. And your registration, what it is a donation towards NPine's scholarship, internship, and mentorship program for students. Plus, it helps us so that we can share your prizes. Okay. Now, if you are in the Long Beach, California area only, we will have a common tee time tournament for 6 teams. Not really a tournament. We're just going to meet up and take off and start playing. Okay. But we need you to sign up for that too. Also, we are looking for sponsors. So if you know anybody there with big money or any money, please join us as a sponsor. Also looking for door prize sponsors. Yep. Any other questions, just let us know. We even have the QR code that you can pay with. Okay. So again, take a look at that. And right here, we have some of our fantastic sponsors already. So yep, here's some of our major sponsors, tee time sponsors, and then our prize sponsors. And we've got some more coming up. We'll post them next week too. All right, everybody. But again, we appreciate your support on that. And let me see. If you come down here, this is where you can find our weekly e-news. So let me show you that. So, yep, that's where you go for weekly e-news. And if you click here, you'll see all kinds of stuff, everybody. But let me see. We recently participated in the Pack Biz Mixer in El Segundo, California. Great to see so many people. We saw the famous actress Sisa Gray and her daughter Tayuta Uyangalele, who is now our new executive assistant for NPine. So visual artist J.P. Pereira and also honorary NPine board member Rita Scanlon. Yeah. So very nice to be with everybody there. We also celebrated a Dr. King Day on January the 18th. Yeah, here we are with the young people that won some awards because students could either submit art or write an essay about Dr. King's values. And again, this was a fantastic event. So you can read about that more here. Also, we participated in the Dr. King Day of Service. Good to see Long Beach City College President Udiak Joe Tuk. Yeah, it was great. And this was fantastic too. We participated in the Southern California SoCal Pickert Fresh Wave 5K. And I will admit, everybody, I've been running for over 50 years, and this was the first time we have had so many walkers and runners from the Pacific Island community. It was truly more than amazing, everybody. So, wow. So read about that there. And I mentioned last time about the NPine board retreat. But so nice to report that we did contact John Harrington's family because we did a tribute to him at San Elijo State Beach. So yeah, those are some things you can read about there on our e-news. Yeah, we've got more about the retreat there. But yeah, take a look at all these things here on our website. You'll learn a lot. Finally, let's go over here to the old Facebook page. So again, you can read here about all of our fantastic sponsors for the golf tournament. Read more about the tournament. Just remind your friends to sign up because a lot of them haven't signed up yet. And here is very interesting here. This is a collective call to our people. So it is a shout out to the Chamorro community. And so they need your support, information from you. So again, please take a look at that, all of our Chamorro friends and anybody, because it's very interesting. We had our February Ohana night. You can see there's Robert from Canada. Looks like Alex there. Eddie was hiding back there. And then Wilma in San Marino, California. So we had a good Ohana night, but some of you were missing. Yeah, but don't forget, we're either in person at the Ohana Hawaiian Barbecue, or you can join us on Twitch. Yeah. And then this is our Aloha Music and Mindfulness every Monday at 11 a.m. Pacific time. So please join us for that too. Yep. And then if you don't know when the Ohana nights are, here are the dates. Yeah, just take a look at that and write those in your calendar, everybody. Yeah, I think that's enough for announcements for today, everybody. But again, we appreciate all your support for all of our different activities out there, everybody. Uh-oh, I think I just lost somebody because of the announcement. Yeah, it's pretty funny. But anyway, a lot of announcements for you today, but I hope that will help you to keep up with NPIME. So go to your music here. Again, look at the Facebook group here. It's called Ukulele Dad. Or you can go here to our Google Drive and you'll be able to find your music there. But again, excuse me to my friends there in the Solomon Islands. I'm going to move your flag and everything for a few minutes because the people need to see me a little better when I play the instrument. Okay. So the first thing when you have your ukulele, everybody, and this is known as a soprano ukulele, so we need to do our tuning. So again, the name of our strings is this. The one closest to me is known as the G string, string 1, string 2 is C, string 3 is E, string 4 is A. So again, ask yourself, do my strings sound like that? And then if they don't, that means you got to tune them up. So again, do that. I've got to make a note. You can go also on YouTube to find a tuner. So I've got to get that tuner for you. Okay. So again, G, C, E, A, my dog has flea. Okay, so we strum with our right hand. You can use your thumb, your fingers, several fingers like that. That's how you strum. Then you use your left hand to put down on the instrument. So this is again finger 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then on the instrument, we have 4 sections, fret 1, 2, 3, and 4. So those are the frets, okay? Good. So we're going to learn the lava song for today. This is a long song, so we'll do a little bit every week for the next couple weeks, okay, maybe 3 weeks. Then I want to teach this to you on the, I think we should teach this to you on the baritone as well, because it's not too hard of a song on baritone. But here we go. Again, we have the first chord that we're going to play, and the chords are where we put our fingers. It is known as the C chord. Okay, everybody? So here we go, the C chord. Our first finger is on string 4, fret number 3, everybody. So again, first finger, string 4, fret 3, okay? So here we go. First finger, string 4, fret 3. And strum it. You just strummed your first chord. Okay, so that's the C chord. Next, as I said, is the D chord. So the D chord is a little different here. Yeah, I just lost the G chord. Okay, there. So you can put your first finger here on string 1, second on string 2, and third on string 3, all the way across fret 2. Or you can do what I do. You can put your second finger all the way across fret 2. Yeah, just ask yourself which one works better for me. So again, you can do 1, 2 through 3. Or you can do what I do, put your second finger all the way across. I usually use my second finger because my fingers are kind of big, as you can see. But let's try it. The D, 5, 6, play the D. Good job. Okay. And then finally, friends, we have the G chord, okay? So the G chord is a little harder. So take a look at that. Your first finger is on string 2, second is on string 4, and your third is on string 3. So that is known as the G chord, okay? Frets 2 and 3. So let's try it. First finger, string 2, fret 2, second string 4, third string 3. Perfect. Okay. So let us now do our strumming here of the song, the Lava Song. So now some of you may recognize this song, Lava. It's from a Pixar movie. And it is the story of two volcanoes who fall in love. But what happened was the one volcano was losing his lava, so he was starting to die. So again, these two meet up and they were able to help one another. It is a nice story. So let us do for today verse 1. We'll do the introduction, then we'll do verse 1, then the chorus, and then verse 2 and the chorus, and then we'll stop. Because like I said, this is a long one. Okay. Okay, and then we'll do the rest next time. Okay. So here we go. So the introduction goes C, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and B. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. C. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. G. And D. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Verse 1. A long, long time ago, there was a volcano living all alone in the middle of the sea. He sat high above his bay, watching all the couples play and wishing verse 2. Years of singing all alone turned his lava into snow until he was on the brink of extinction. But little did he know that living in the sea below another volcano was listening to his song. Every day she heard his tune, her love grew and grew because she believed the song was meant for her. Now she was so ready to meet him above the sea. She sang his song of hope for the last time. I have a dream I hope will come true, and you're here with me, and I'm here with you. I wish that the earth, the sea, the stuff above will send me someone to lava. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. How'd you do? Again, not a lot of chords. It's pretty slow, so you get a lot of practice, but hopefully you can continue to practice, and we will pick this up again next week. So make sure you're ready, everybody. Yeah, we may have a quiz. All right. Well, friends, it is now time for a very important part of this program, which is called Self-Care Talanoa. So the first thing I want to talk about is the animals, and we may be playing some songs about animals. Yeah. So let me see, animals. So this is the time of the program where we take some time to stretch out. So just do some nice stretching and then do some nice breathing through the stomach. So breathe in and out and in again and out. Good. So you should be nice and relaxed as I share the following. So I want you to think about animals. You know, we have all over on television, we have videos, social media of kittens, baby goats, elephants, dogs, you name it. They're all very popular on the internet and on our streaming. Their cuteness delights us, their mischievousness makes us laugh, and their intelligence astounds us. Yeah, we have 3 cats in this house, indoor, and 3 outdoor. They're pretty smart. But besides the companionship of pets, what are other ways that animals can help you in your life? Yeah, think about when we eat honey that comes from the bees, and wool comes from the sheep. Yeah, what about when you eat an egg? That comes from the chicken. So, again, these are some things I want you to kind of think about. And animals truly make a big difference in our lives and bring us a lot of comfort. Yeah, that's for sure. All right. Well, this next song comes to us. Let me see. Where is it? Yeah, here it is, from Bob Marley. And it is about the 3 little birds, everybody. So here we go, everybody. 5, 6, here we go. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Sing and don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. bluebirds pitch by the doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. This is my message to you. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Sing and don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Sing and don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. The ending. Hey, you did it. All right. Now, we've got a couple more things I want to share with you, and then we've got another tune. So hang in there. I know we talk story quite a bit, but it's all to help you. Okay. So let me see here. It's always good to put up our chart. So this chart, this is our stress level chart. And you've seen it here before, but again, the green level means we are confident and ready. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, what happened to our chart? It's way down there. Oh, there. And then the yellow level means we are tense and worried. Well, we all do have, again, some stress or anxiety. So yellow's okay sometimes. Now, the orange level is when we are exhausted and ill. Yeah, we just don't feel too good, everybody. And then finally, the red level means we are hopeless and overwhelmed. So look here in your chat. We've got the calhope.org. That is a live chat. So you can use that if you are in the green, yellow, or maybe the orange level. Also, you can talk in person at 833-317-HOPE. That's a good one to call. Or 415-609-2018, the Pacific Islander Wellness Initiative. Okay. And then finally, if you are in the orange or definitely the red level, call the lifeline. That is 988. That is the number that will really help you out, everybody. So you can do it, everybody. I know you can. Now, we've got a few more things to share here related to, let me see, a relaxing activity is our first topic. So again, during times of stress or anxiety, ask yourself, what can I do? What will bring me joy? What will calm me at this time? So here's some ideas: painting, music, yahoo, read a book, or go outdoors. Okay. Another thing that will help us is to stay connected with our family and friends. Those who love and support us, help them understand what is happening with you. How are you feeling? And then again, connect with them. Do not feel any shame, because I know in my community a lot of times we just don't want to share what's happening. And it's very, very important, everybody, to do that. But yeah, those are the two things I wanted to leave with you today. There's a few more, but I think we will save for next time, because that was a lot to think about. Okay. The last thing, let me go back to this screen. There we go. Yep, so our last screen is 50 ways to take a break. Okay, so let me share our next three with you. First one is to move twice as slowly. That means just to slow down, everybody. Yeah. Second is to call a friend. And then the third one is to meander around town. That just means to go for a walk around town. So try those, everybody. I know it'll help. Well, let me tell you, I was at Disneyland this weekend, and we went to the downtown Disney and the Disneyland Hotel, and we visited the Goofy's Kitchen. Yeah. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. We saw Goofy and Pluto, Mickey and Minnie, of course. They're the big stars. And we saw Chip and Dale. Chip and Dale like giving you a kiss. They come up and go, Ma. Yeah, it was very funny. But yep, here's another song dedicated to Mr. and Mrs. Bluebird. All right, that'll wake you up, huh? All right, everybody. Let me see. It is now time for School Talk Story, everybody. It's with Dr. T. As you know, I worked in education a long time. But yeah, let me talk about a few things here that we got going. But the first one, I wanted to refer to an article which came from the New York Times. This was January 18th, 2026. And basically, what it was talking about was high school seniors and what they are writing about. And the reason I tell you that is because, as some of you know, let me see, it's a little difficult out there right now in the world. And again, when you tell your story, I mean, you try to be very authentic. And again, tell those things that are very important to you. But yeah, it's very interesting because some of the college now, they're saying they don't want to hear about this or that, et cetera, et cetera. And then, as you know, the federal government here in the United States has some new guidelines now, so it's very hard for them. But let me just share with you a following. This is by Bernard Mokum, is the author of this article. So this says, as her daughter drafted her college essay this fall, Elsa Menendez, a mother of two from the north of Spain, advised her not to write about her trips to visit family back home. Menendez says, quote, I am not sure if you should even be talking about diversity, said Menendez, who had been startled by the Trump administration's crackdown on immigration and diversity initiatives. It was difficult to hear, her daughter Lola recalled. So that was one thing that was brought to mind by Elsa. And also, the Trump administration's attack on higher education has included cuts to federal research funding, legal battles with the nation's top universities, and executive orders directing universities to stop supporting universities' diversity initiatives and ordering them to provide demographic data about their students. So again, these are all things that are very new. And it says in the interviews with dozens of high school seniors applying to college this fall, many said they were worried about sharing their personal information, especially about their race, gender, and immigration. So, yep, we feel very badly for the young people because they can't tell their story. So, Eduardo Casillas, a high school senior from Las Vegas, when he was drafting his college essay this fall, he wondered if he should identify his parents as immigrants. And some days after school, Eduardo, a U.S. citizen, delivers groceries to his relatives who are afraid to leave their home because of the immigration crackdown. So, Eduardo, in his essay, explored his struggles with Tourette syndrome, how his family, even after he saw 3 doctors who came to the same diagnosis, couldn't accept it. He wanted to explain how he believed their reaction reflected their immigrant experience, but while writing, he paused and wondered, is that really in my best interests or theirs to include this? So again, this is a very, very interesting article, and just some things to think about as we think about the young people that are getting ready for college and so forth. But thank you very much to the author of this article, the New York Times, of Bernard Mocha. We appreciate you. Now, I want to go to one other thing here. I'm going to share this one. So this website talks about a story called The Unforgettable Boxcar. It is the untold true story of friendship, Hawaiian tradition, and a heroic little boxcar. Pretty amazing, huh? And the authors are Janet Lorimer and Carrie Lorimer, a mother-daughter writing team who for many years lived in Ewa Beach on the island of Oahu. And Carrie attended local schools from preschool in Waipahu to Leeward Community College before moving to the mainland. But again, it's a very, very interesting book. But please look them up here in this website. And yep, we will find out some more about this book. Maybe we can even get them to come on the show. I don't know. All right. All right, everybody. But again, that concludes our school talk for today. I think I lost some of you out there. You tuned out. But next week, well, let's check our schedule here for next week. Next week is February the 12th. And yes, we will be here at the same time, 12 p.m. Pacific time. But again, please join us every Monday at 11 to 11:15 a.m. Pacific time for this program, Aloha, Music, and Mindfulness. Yeah, please join us for that show every week. But we'll be back here for this show next week at 12 p.m. Pacific time. So again, this is the flag of the Solomon Islands and the map of the Solomon Islands. And then finally, we will show the beauty of the islands here as we sing our final song. So again, on the Solomon Islands, we say halo olaketa. That means hello. And then goodbye, we say lukimiu, lukimiu. All right, so here we go. Here we go, everybody. Aloha from Hawaii. Adios from the Mariana Islands. Wow. Aloha from the Kingdom of Tonga. Haerera from the Cook Islands. Haerera from New Zealand. Aotearoa. Yakwe from Marshall Islands. Ne'ikun from Palau. Mothe from Fiji. Nana from Tahiti. Tata from Vanuatu. Ukumiu from the Solomon Islands. Goodbye from Papua New Guinea. Na na from Tahiti. Mothe from Fiji. Me'ikun from Palau. And Tofa from Tuvalu and Samoa. Well, it is good to see everybody. And again, take some aloha to the world. We need a lot more out there in today's world. Take care. Aloha.